Welcome back. Africa's most successful clubs collided in a blockbuster CAF Champions League final on Friday evening, and giants Al Ahly and Zamalek collided in Friday's CAF Champions League final at Cairo International Stadium to decide who will be crowned African champions. And with us live over the phone to shed light over the most important encounter of the year is Mr. Mohamed Mosbah, the sports critic. Good morning, Mr. Mosbah.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Mosbah.
Good morning.
Could you please shed more light on the road of each team till they reach the finals?
Sorry, the voice not so clear.
Can you lower the volume of the TV set and talk to me from over the receiver of your phone? Let's communicate over the phone. Hello?
Okay.
Just lower the volume of the TV set. Is it much better right now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, we need you to shed more light over the road of each team till they reach the finals.
Actually, the journey for both teams was tough, I can say, especially with COVID-19 and a lot of delayed for different matches, so it was tough. Especially for two teams, we're getting it from the last stage. Both of them met some Moroccan teams, so if we're talking about Raja or Wydad, for example, in the semi-final for both teams, it's not easy at all. It's not easy to meet Wydad, and especially what happened before the last final or the last year. So it was tough to meet Wydad and the Raja for Ahly and Zamalek before they reach this point. Especially you start the first match in Morocco. So you start the competition there in Morocco, and then we came back to Cairo. So it is a long journey, and the marriage situation and Ahly, the both matches were good in Morocco. Till we came back to Cairo, so it's long my journey, I can say, to reach this final Champions League actually at this point. But at the end of the day, it's proud of all of us to find the two Egyptian teams in the final.
Did you expect the winner, and if so, why?
Did I expect what?
The winner?
No one can expect the winner to be in this match. In the final,
Why?
we all expect a kind of I can say level more than another for a team, but in this match it's very tough to expect, especially both teams are ready. We have almost lost two players in Zamalek, or three players and three players in Zamalek because of COVID-19. So in this even it's equal, three players and three players. It's not easy to judge, especially the two kids are new to the team, Samania and Patrico, so it's not easy at all, but most of the votes were going to Zamalek because I can say the qualified players in different positions and different Ahly. So no one expected, and the final match normally is a match that you have a tactic that you win the match. And this is making me remember Italy. That's what happened yesterday, because Italy, they win the World Cup in different times. They're not playing to win in the way you think they're playing to win, but they have a kind of tactic. They are controlling the match and just utilize one or two chances to kill the match and get actually the cup. And this was happened exactly yesterday by Ahly and by Mr. Mohamed.
There was, of course, absence for some players because of the pandemic. How did this absence affect the performance of each team?
It is making a reflection badly in the Mali because Abdallah Goma, for example, while his COVID-19 got plethora of players, this area was, I can say, a weakness area on the Mali, and Obama as well in the middle. So this is actually affecting the badly and allows the Ahly to attack the Malik in this area. Same for Ahly, because always Walid Suleiman is a good choice in terms of the last 30 minutes, and Walid and then COVID-19 positive. So it impacted Ahly. And I can't forget the most important player in Ahly, Olive Yang. He's the fighter, the machine. And this guy was yesterday not available. And Hamdi Fassi, with all the respect, was not up to the same level as Olive Yang.
Right. From your own point of view, or if I ask you to give me a full assessment on the performance of each team, or a yearly assessment of each team, how would you assess Al Ahly and Zamalek?
To be honest and fair in this, if you are talking about the match and the itself and the year, we can say that Zamalek did a great job. And he played very well yesterday, and they're trying to utilize their individual competence, I can say. But when we are talking a Champions League, and we are talking about final match, the history always remembers the winner. So it's not about how you play, it's about how to win. And there's a big difference in that. How to play if you are doing a fancy show but you're not winning the match. So at the end of the day, the winner here is the remember. Mohamed has I can say a great tactic in this. He's trying to actually make the back area for his team somehow crowded, and this is not allowing the Zamalek to perform as normal. Then he wins the match. But overall, it was, I can say, a final, an amazing final a match for that. Especially this match is, the winner will be qualified to go for 2 more actually competitions. We're talking about the Super competition, and Ali will be meeting Nahda Burkan, the Moroccan team. And after that, you will be qualified to go to the World Cup for teams. I think this year will be in February 2021. So we're talking about a journey, an amazing journey for both. So both should be proud. And both should be actually excited that they reach this level again.
Who was the star of the match from your own point of view, and why?
For sure, it's Magdi Afshan. The guy who's making it happen, he is the star. Okay, so it's about that even if you didn't play well in the whole match, scoring a goal in the minute 86, and I remember, is an extremely making you a star because you're the person making your team qualified to win the cup. So for sure, Afshan, it is amazing match and score the goal will make your team qualified to win the cup. So it is growing. This goal makes me remember Treykan and Safaksi, like what happened before in Tunisia. So it is a new glory for this guy.
Were both coaches successful in formation of the squads?
I can say yes, but Moussimani, he played to win. And there is a different tactic. It's neither qualified. We are talking about the first African coach in the history to win the Champions League twice with 2 different teams. So we're talking about a new glory for the guy. It never happened before in the history. So he's writing the history now. Peter Moussimani.
Right. How is that going to qualify Al Ahly for its future now?
This is automatically will be qualifying you to have the super competition against Nantes for Cannes. This is an extremely can be another cup in the box, and for sure the World Cup for the team. So it was making you, and especially don't forget that Al Ahly will be playing with the new players in 2 competitions. Tahir will be joining, and Badr Ben Manouz from Morocco, and Nasser Maher, Salah Mohsen. So we're talking about another team will be joining in competition.
Mr. Mohamed Mosbah, the football critic, would like to thank you, the sports critic also in general. Would like to thank you, sir, so much, and you have a beautiful day. And I guess that would bring us to the end of this edition of the Breakfast Show for today. Many thanks to all of you. Until we see you again once again tomorrow with a new team, that's a goodbye. And you stay safe.